Welcome to Life in a Vial. I'm Whitney Smith, and today we're going to be learning all about insulin. The pancreas plays an important role in digestion and blood sugar regulation. Inside your pancreas, there are beta cells. They produce the hormone, you guessed it, insulin. What does insulin do? Well, every time you eat, your body breaks down food into glucose. The cells in your body need energy, and the primary source for energy is glucose. When your blood glucose or blood sugar levels begin to rise, the beta cells respond by releasing insulin. Insulin unlocks your cells to let the glucose in, so the cells can use it to create energy. Did you know there's two types of diabetes? Type 2 diabetes is probably what you're thinking about. And although there are many similarities between type 1 and type 2, the cause of each is very different and the treatment is usually quite different too. Although the warning signs for each are relatively the same, urinating often, feeling very hungry, even though you're eating a lot, feeling very thirsty, even though you're drinking a lot, extreme fatigue, blurry vision, cuts and bruises that are slow to heal. But the key difference in type 1 diabetes, as far as symptoms go, is weight loss. Type 2 diabetes is when your body develops insulin resistancy and it can't use insulin properly. Type 1 diabetes is different. The immune system destroys the beta cells in your pancreas. But once the beta cells are destroyed, your pancreas can't make insulin, leading to high blood sugars. Without insulin, the body can't use glucose for energy, forcing the body to break down muscle and fat for fuel, resulting in all the weight loss. Your body can only stay in that state for so long before it starts getting seriously dangerous. If your blood sugar stays too high for too long, you could go into a coma and die. Without insulin, this can become fatal within weeks to a few months. We don't know what causes it. Anyone can be diagnosed at any age, but it's one of the most common chronic diseases of childhood. There's no cure, and there's only one treatment option. The only way someone to live after their body stops making insulin is to inject insulin into the body. Diabetes is a global epidemic, and as time has gone on, more and more people have been diagnosed each year. Type 1 diabetes increases anywhere from 2% to 5% per year. That's a lot of people that need insulin. Prices began rising significantly in the early 2000s. Several factors contributed to this, including limited competition among the three major pharmaceutical companies that dominate the insulin market. With the introductions of new insulin formulas, then the complex pricing system involving pharmacy benefit managers and insurance companies, things have gotten crazy. In 2010 to 2015, prices skyrocketed, with some insulin products tripling in cost. For example, a vial of Humalog cost about $21 in 1996, but rose to around $275 by 2019. High costs mean people started rationing insulin. In 2021, about 1.3 million insulin users across the country were facing serious health risks and even death due to the high costs of insulin. And in response to this crisis, some states introduced price caps and manufacturers faced increasing scrutiny, ultimately leading to major price cuts from 70% to 78% on insulin. It was announced in 2023. However, not everyone can get the insulin cheaply still. And the country's poorest people seen at these nonprofit clinics are now charged even more. Jamie Bennett, a spokeswoman for Novo Nordisk, said in a statement, "Unfortunately, the complexities of the U.S. healthcare system can reduce access and affordability for many. Even when we lower our prices, too often people don't receive the savings. This is a problem." There are other companies working to provide lower cost insulin. However, insulin is just one part of the equation. What about all the other diabetes supplies? This isn't just a problem for those suffering from diabetes. Many people with chronic illnesses are facing very similar situations. As we move forward into the future where more and more people become sick with diabetes and other serious illnesses, and new and improved medications hit the market, the prices for medications and healthcare will continue to rise. How much longer will the people stand for this? Ultimately, how is the US going to fix this? All the sources I read and used in the making of this podcast are in the comments below.